Time for our main event. Six-man tag action. The Triangle of Terror, Drew McIntyre, Aleister Black, and Wade Barrett versus CM Punk and the Social Elite. Drew McIntyre will be challenging CM Punk for the CLW Championship at Belfast for All. Aleister Black and Wade Barrett will be defending the Tag Team Championships against the Kings of the North. And now I understand that's going to be a triple threat tag match with the Social Elite as well. Social Elite lost the titles to the Kings of the North at Witching Hour. In the next CLW episode, 19, the Triangle of Terror defeated the Kings of the North in their first title defense. Social Elite say they want a rematch for their titles. Kings of the North want a rematch for their titles, so that is now going to be a triple threat tag team match for the Tag Team Championship at Belfast for All in just a couple of days. Drew in control of CM Punk at the moment. For the tackle, Drew said now that his personal differences with Sheamus have been put aside and taken care of, that he wants his title back. Drew was the inaugural CLW champion after winning the tournament. Lost the title controversial matches involving him with the whole Andre the Giant and Sid Justice story. He wasn't able to win that back as he lost his rematch to Sid in a cage match. Then had his differences with Sheamus, but he says now he's ready to win that title back, and he's going to take it from CM Punk. Punk, of course, won the title when he cashed in the sponsor case, which no longer exists, as that's now a title, championship. But he cashed that in on Gunther, ultimately defeating Gunther for the title. And they had a match at Witching Hour in that ambulance match, where Gunther wanted the ambulance match so he could send Punk out of the building in an ambulance. However, Punk is the one that sent Gunther out of the building in an ambulance, retaining his championship. Drew still maintaining control over CM Punk. The Triangle of Terror have been dominant in recent weeks. And if Wade and Aleister are able to keep their tag team titles and Drew takes the CLW championship from CM Punk, the Triangle will all have the championship and the power at that point, you would think. Punk looking to get out of there, tagging in Sean Guinness. Sean Guinness and Matthew Smyth, the Social Elite, won the tag team titles in the inaugural tag team title tournament and held those titles up until Witching Hour. There wasn't a team that could beat them when the titles were on the line. They lost the matches in non-title matchups, but it was finally the Kings of the North that took the belt off from the Social Elite. Big splash from Matthew Smyth. Almost had it there. Wade was way slow getting in the ring. Going to the outside now. Matthew Smyth taking Barrett and Aleister Black out. Aleister reversing on the outside. Kathy Kelly in the Triangle's corner. Beautiful moonsault by Aleister Black. tag to Drew McIntyre. Double team. Neck snap and knee to the head. Drew powering up Smyth, tossing him around like a rag doll. Wade tried to interfere, but Smyth caught him and pushed him off. Drew working on Smith's arm. Tag to Aleister Black. Double Pete coming in. What is this? Well, that was interesting. Smyth rolling to the outside to avoid a pin attempt there. But Black throws him right back in. Kick. Went for a pin there after that swinging knee. I thought that was going to be a black mask with the headband. That might have been the end of the match. Setting Smyth up in the corner, working on that leg. Probably to keep him from flying around like he normally does. Stopping. Smyth reversing with a kick to Black. Smyth wants to get to his corner and tag out at this point. Working on Black in the corner. Slamming him. Smyth to the top, but he allowed Black to get the pin. Still taking Aleister Black out though, which could be a smart move, but Wade was there to catch him. Smyth probably should have just gone for a tag. He's been taking a lot of abuse for the last several minutes. Wade now going to the top rope. Big elbow drop. Guinness in to save. Wade distracted by Guinness. Matthew Smyth again in the wrong part of town. But he catches Wade coming in. Second rope springboard, but he misses. Can't blame the guy. He's been taking so much abuse. He probably miscalculated that altogether. But he's going to get a tag, it looks like. Sean Guinness is finally tagged in. But so is Drew McIntyre. Glasgow kiss on Guinness. Elbow drop to Smyth. Thought he was going to get pucked there, but he stayed on Guinness. Now Guinness thrown into the triangle corner. The triangle has been a very well-oiled team. Huge neck breaker. 2. Guinness rolling out of the ring. Black knocks him off the apron. Taking the action to the floor. Triangle of Terror still maintaining control. Looks like Aleister was going to go after Smyth on the outside. I guess he changed his mind. Guinness going after Wade, but Wade pushed him away. Distractions in the triangle corner give Aleister an upper hand again. Drew tagged in. Guinness catches him. Coming into the ring. I think the smart move right now would be to tag in Punk. He would be the freshest man on that team. Guinness taking it to Drew at this point in time. Like to see a double team coming in here. refuses to tag in Smyth, I would have to question that. But they are the tag team and former tag team champions. Going for a pin here. 2 count. Wade came in. Finally exiting the ring. Drew's in trouble at the moment. Beautiful Hurricanrana by Smyth. Under the top, but Drew intercepts him. Knocking him off the top rope. Sending him into his corner. Tag to Wade. Sending him into the boot. Wade taunting the crowd, and Punk is finally tagged in. The freshest man on that team. Looking for a submission on Wade. At the Anaconda Vice. Drew in to break it up. Stomping on Punk. Wade with a flapjack and tagging in Aleister Black. Big knee from Black. Might have knocked Punk out. Smyth is in to break it up, but Punk kicked out at the last second. Black mask. That might be it for Punk. Guinness is in to break it up. I think that would have been it for the match if Guinness hadn't got in there. Punk sent into the Triangle's corner. Several double teams by the Triangle. These guys are such a well-oiled faction and group. Wade setting Punk up. Low drop kick. Picking Punk up. Let's see here, sends him into the rope. Couple of misses there. Punk making a little bit of a comeback. Getting the upper hand on Wade. Wisely tagging out. He's taking a lot of abuse. Guinness now in. Setting Wade up. The helicopter head scissor. Not even a 2. Guinness setting Wade up. Basement drop kick. Wade's up though. Greeted with some punches. Neck breaker. Wade getting a tag to Drew. Chops and punches on Guinness. Wade sending Guinness into the corner with another double team effort. That double slingshot suplex again. Aleister taunting Guinness. Guinness is up. Rolls out of the way. Hits Aleister with a kick. Now sending Black into his corner. Double team tags at Smyth. With a punch to the gut. Smyth now ducking. Gonna see another of those helicopter head scissors. Going for a pin. Not even a 2. This match may go all night. Tagging Guinness. Double team effort coming in, sending him in for a twisted drop kick. Black is down. Guinness going for a pin, but Wade's in to break it up. Guinness taking it to Wade while he's in there with a DDT. Guinness setting Aleister up from the outside, jumps back in, changed his mind. But he was met by Aleister's kick to the gut. Brainbuster. Aleister could be setting Guinness up here. Knees, strikes, multiple strikes. Meteora. Aleister choosing to tag out. Drew now in. Guinness was right there to tag Punk. He probably should have. Drew now taking control of Guinness. Back into the triangle corner. A lot of this match has been in that corner. McIntyre from the top rope, possibly with a white noise. Will that be it? Punk's in to make the save. Drew going after Punk briefly, then realizing he needs to finish the match. Guinness up for another white noise. Talking to Wade and taunting the crowd. That allowed the tag to be made to Smyth. They both missed on a drop kick. Drew with chops and punches to Smyth. Smyth is up. Hurricanrana. Can he maintain control of Drew? Seems hesitant as to what he's doing there. Claymore out of nowhere. Is that going to be it? Smyth somehow kicked out of that Claymore. Drew frustrated, just beating on Smyth in the corner. Smyth is in trouble, needs to get the tag. Drew setting up for a second Claymore. Oh, that's going to be it for Smyth. Guinness is in to break it up. Drew setting Smyth up. Shoulder block from the second rope. Tagging in Wade. Smyth gets up, but is greeted by Wade. Sends him into the corner. Smyth fighting out of the corner, but Wade's got him up. Wasteland. Somehow Smyth is up with an elbow to the gut of Wade after that wasteland. Tagging in Punk. Double team effort here. Shoulder block. Punk looking to make Wade submit. Wade reversing. Wade may be in trouble. He might want to tag. Wade sending Punk into the corner. Big boot with nowhere to go in that corner. Wade setting up for a bullhammer. That might be it for Punk. Smyth coming in. Makes the save. This match may never end at this rate. Punk reversing Wade. Going to the top rope. Could be the elbow drop. Oh yeah. Is that going to be it? Punk wins it for this team.